I guess you're wondering why I'm playing this music, right? Why is it all staggy? Because it's on YouTube and they're cutting it, like, oh, they're just cutting it, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's funny because I made that a few minutes ago, a couple hours ago, and I was wondering why am I sitting there talking about Ice Cube? You know, he had got posted, he was doing an interview about something, and he was just talking about all this stuff, and I just like, wow, that's whatever, you know. So I just spoke what I from the Spirit Most High, right? I mean, this is what the Spirit Most High wanted me to say through me, and what I'm saying it right. I'm like, oh man, I'm about to start some. But you have to understand, Spirit Most High be knowing what they be doing. You don't know because you don't know nothing. All you know is what you were told, right? That's why the Spirit Most High told me something. I just do with that. He's the only person that really can tell me. Because what you gonna tell me? You know. But anyway, that's another story. But so what I'm doing this and doing that, right? And then making this video, right? I look up something. A rapper got killed today, or earlier today. I don't know exactly what time, but they had posted it just a couple hours. It happened like recently. A rapper got killed in Puerto Rico. But the name was Kevin something, Kevin Brett, I think it is. And I'm gonna let you hear hear it as soon as I get it. But he got shot on his riding his motorcycle. Someone shot him 8 times. You know, and then so I kind of looking him up some more because they weren't telling me nothing. I knew it had more than just just them telling me he was just Mr. Innocent. All you get shot 8 times and I was like, you just up. So what happened was I looked it up and they had another interview about him and they had an interview of him in jail. Right? He was in jail. He was acting kind of hostile when he was up talking to the judge because the public pretender was next to him, and I think it was a female, but she wasn't going to let him talk because he wouldn't speak out because I think he knew something that needed, so they let him out, and I guess he was trying to tell the judge something that the public, the authority wouldn't tell him, right? And that's what they're trying to say now. That's what they were saying in an interview where I heard him talking. This is a few minutes ago, so I don't think I knew this for long. So, and I was talking about Ice Cube, about his music stuff, how this and that, and I was, why am I saying this stuff? It's right when that's when I found that post. I can get what happened to that for the dude named Kevin, from Puerto Rico. So, so you have to understand the whole dynamics of this You have to understand. See, rap. I told you about rap many times before about how I saved it, how they were trying to take it, and then they started to use it. You know what I'm saying? It went from this to that to this, and people never accepted accountability for that. You know, I mean, you got rappers who talked about certain things, might be sexual, you know, might be against women, you know, did about gangs, about drugs, about this and that, but you understand that you know that was just part of life. That was part of life that was existing, and people were speaking about it. But the rappers wasn't those rappers wasn't coming up dead though. I mean, not like now. So why is it different now than then? Well, it's different. I'm gonna tell you why. You know, this is what I think. You know, and the Spirit Most High is telling me. So, correct me if I'm wrong. So, correct Most High. You know, but I think it's because these people be out there doing stuff on social media when it comes down to these followers and stuff, and and so stuff they don't really be explaining themselves in a proper manner of getting their ideas across or getting their things across. You know, they're this system of life take their souls and spirits away where you don't have nothing to explain. You can't even explain yourself what you do. You can't just do stuff and not explain what you do. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be just go out there and putting something out there and then you don't have no idea of even knowing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this dude's supposed to be gay, homosexual dude, right? You know, he gets shots in the motorcycle, ride a motorcycle, get shot 8 times. You know, it's like the other one go together. Why you ride a motorcycle if you gay? I mean, I'm not saying that. Okay, don't get me wrong. No, that was actually a joke, and not a joke as far as you know, about his death. Just a joke to make you think that these people are just doing things just to be doing them for the money. That's why I was saying it'd be better if everything was free. That way we'd have to be no problem. But it can't be that way. That's not realistic, you know. But that's why I said it though. I was using an analogy like this. This could happen because of words. People speak. People just are told to go out there and do. I mean, they don't know why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there, so-called hitmans or you know, this and that, want to be a part of something, so they become that. You know, they get paid money and everything, and they don't ask no questions. They ain't got no heart. They ain't got no soul. You ain't got no soul heart. So how can they have it? So like, wow. So you know, that's why I put the rap out because I saw it coming. I saw it coming back in the '90s after Desert Storm. You know what I'm saying? I saw it then. You know, during the before the Biggie, Tupac and Eazy's death. You know, I saw it before then. You know, y'all didn't see. That's why I wrote the rap in '89, right? Because y'all sitting there talking about stuff that's happening to you because of what happened, but you understand what you're doing too, what you're developing, and that's what I was seeing. I was seeing the money that was flowing from that, from you sitting there talking about this and that. You were getting money for that. You were getting fame for that. You were getting this and that and this. And a lot of stuff came from that exists to this day. So you think the killing ain't gonna stop? No, it ain't gonna stop. You know, but now it's being directed to the source. See, that's the thing about it. It was never directed to the source. That's why I put that rap in there to wake you up and let you realize what they were trying to take it away. They didn't give you nothing. They want that rap to go pop, go to another level, because they know the truth is can get you killed. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know how to put the truth out because you're not putting it out. You're putting it out as a lie. So you're giving the people an escape route out. The ones who should be showing the accountability. You know. So that's why I be speaking and saying things, because I know because the Spirit of the Most High. But you don't see that. You know, you don't see nothing because you don't know nothing. I mean, it's all first.
some love put into the mix. So, with that, like I said, they blessed me with this longevity. I just want to convey this. I think, right like a Western president, and see what's going on in the world. I mean, right now there are at least 5 former Trump aides that are cooperating in the special counsel against Trump's investigation, like maybe impeachment, maybe not even real criminal activity going on. Like we'll see how this all actually shakes out. But to make arrest the president, listen, man, they're doing big business in Hollywood, with the big three, that told me that you started, I'm sure you're doing a lot of negotiations with different television networks. There's probably a lot of Trump supporters that you come and tell them, during the day, I heard things that you had, anybody ever said, nah, I don't want to do this with you because you want too far? I mean, I'm pretty sure people let it back off because they're just scared, they don't understand their heart is hard and, business is business. But, some people can't like differentiate the two. So, I'm pretty sure it's cost me deals and money. But at the end of the day, it ain't cost me my soul. It ain't cost me my point of view. And somebody don't want to do business with them.
I think you're talking about me.
I made a record. That's on, and that's their loss. You know what I'm saying? Because I do great business. I'm a great partner. So I don't let it bother me. You can't be so scared about what you're gonna lose that you don't fight for what you have. And so I'm just all about, I'm gonna fight for mine. I don't care what I lose. As far as some future deal that don't matter yet because it matters right now. And I want to do that. I mean, the main thing about that when I now believe it over the new process is that I made a promise myself when we keep gangster. Always, even always, quote, not that right? And just when my ex, when she's actually done that throughout her entire career, and I think that's what to be expected and celebrated. I appreciate it. I just made a promise that I'm always be myself, and that's really what that's saying. Not that I'm just walking around the gangster and just make people do shit, but I'm be myself. He was 24 years old, and he pushed notifications for news, features, and more. Last Friday as each singer was riding his motorcycle at around 5:30 a.m. when he was attacked. He later died at the medical center of Rio Piedras. El Nuevo reported his death remains under investigation. Fred's manager Eduardo Rodriguez has since spoken out about the musician's tragic death, telling website Remax DNA. Kevin was an artistic soul, a dreamer with a big heart. His passion was music, and he still had a lot left to do. This violence should stop. There are no words to describe our emotions and the pain that it causes us to know that a person with so many dreams has to go. Rodriguez continued. We shall all unite in these difficult times and ask the Lords of peace for our beloved Puerto Rico. The statement concluded. The news of his death has left many fans heartbroken, like to the incredibly talented Kevin Fred, the first openly gay Latin tenor of Puerto Rico. His unapologetic presence meant so much for the LGBTQ plus community and the future of Latin trap. Thank you for always speaking and living your truth, Kevin. Te amo para siempre, one fan wrote on Twitter. Related, Canadian-Romanian singer Anna Pop, 34, Dave, after phalanges and a regret, lost her words, R.I.P. Kevin Fred. A different fan tweeted, Queen Vice Jonathan Van Ness also shared his condolences on Thursday, another beautiful artist taken too soon and another reason why being an ally is so important. Ashley Griffin and friends. What's going on? What's good? About 2 hours ago, Kevin Frank wrote us up as the first gay Latin trap music murder in Caribbean. Now, sad news for the urban fans today, Puerto Rican rapper Kevin Frank died in Puerto Rico, according to reports. The 24-year-old artist was murdered early the hours of 5:30 a.m. after riding a motorcycle at the intersection of Delano County and Bellevue Reservoir. In sad ways, where he was shot 8 times. The rapper has been transported to Center Medical in Rio Pedro, where he was declared dead early in the morning. Now, Kevin's manager, Eldorado Rodriguez, released a statement in the press in Spanish in Jacksonville on January 10, 2019. Kevin was an artistic soul, a dreamer with a big heart. His passion for music and will still have a lot to do. The knowledge should stop. There are no words to describe the emotion and the pain that caused us to know that a person with so many dreams has to go. We should all unite in these difficult times and ask for lots of peace and love Puerto Rico. In 2018, Kevin gave headlines after building himself as the first openly gay Latin trap artist in Puerto Rico. Kevin garnered a following and fearlessness embracing the sexual movement that is often hostile in queer communities. In June, bystanders attacked Kevin in Miami after a verbal dispute. Kevin alleged the detectives arguing him because of his sexuality. He was later arrested after they decided to charge him not to. With Kevin tried to murder was hate crime motivated by others causes practice they get a education with
It says that
We're following multiple breaking stories. President Trump is heading home from the U.S.-Mexican.
says that that Kevin Fred, right, the rapper that got killed today, a few hours ago, by with his motorcycle. He got shot 8 times. But he was born February 2nd, 1994, right? It says you have a strong personality and much charm, and are compatible of great good or evil. You like to drink too much and waste valuable time. You are an excellent conversationalist and enjoy culture and environment. Your work should be active and you will be very successful if you stick to it. They say he was an open gay rapper. That was all Ken some of his music. That the last couple songs that was his music that he did with various other R&B. Puerto Rico.
Okay. 580, that was in Knoxville. It was 1020 in Wilmington.
Delaware?
No, North Carolina, Wilmington.
Yeah, they got them everywhere. I think it's an old Indian word.
You know, when I talk about the president creating a fictional brown menace, which I use that phrase to describe this idea,
Traveling man. Well, good and bad, traveling man.
he doesn't
Constant motions, just a little laziness. Is that you, Martin? You're lazy? Like I said, I just moved for the work.
Okay, set up.
No, I was just listing jobs in different cities.
right.
It's like to me, music today is to reference than what violence. It's just already had one Friday, but it's cool to rap all that package. So it's a lot of good things in this thing, but I'm gonna tell you something, I'm getting
See, a lot of the stuff that the Ice Cube is talking about, he really don't want to talk about. Deep in his heart, he really don't want to talk about the stuff that they're making him. They're making him talk. They're making him speak. You know, because people have orders. You know, and so if you want to have this or have that, you got to speak about something or whatever, and people buy into it. You know, but the thing about it is, it's not speaking. If you're not going to speak righteousness, you might as well not speak nothing at all. You know, because everything you're saying is contradictory to what you were doing, what you was seeing, or even other rappers. That's why I played another rap. The rapper talked about him, saying he was not a game maker. That's irrelevant to everything that he talked about. You know, if it's not true, because you put all that stuff out there, right there. You know, Because when I wrote mine at 18, you know, I saw what was going on from what I saw that was going to be like now, right? I mean, good thing I wrote that, right? So it's just so you have something to fall back on, because you can't fall back on your own music, right? Because you didn't even do that stuff, you know. You didn't. You saw the news was happening. You were living it. You were seeing it around you. But they did with that was they glamorized it. They tried to kill him more. I was there. I saw it all. That's why I was. That's why I had to go and do this and do that to avoid that, you know. So speaking about that, what are we going to speak about? I mean, you're going to speak about that? That's going on now. You know, they never left. You know, that helped out the prisoners. That helped that helped the economy. You know. You know, so how are you going to speak on something that was negative? You know, and that you have no intentions of stopping. You know, how can it stop? The money gonna stop. You know, that's what it's all about. I was watching the video of this rapper that got killed today a few hours ago in Puerto Rico, a gay rapper by the name of Kevin Fret. You know, he from San Juan. You know, his hair all blonde. He looked just like the fighter that I fought when I was in Puerto Rico back when I fought on Trinidad's undercard. Philip Trinidad's undercard. Yeah, we were fighting back in what year was that? 2008. No, not 2008. 98. No, not 98. It was, yeah. It was, no, 97, because the same year I met Donald Trump. I went up there and fought in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I mean, we were fighting outside too. And I don't know why I agreed to that, but I had no choice, you know. So, and it was like 100 degrees. And and then he had blonde hair. He had blonde hair like this rapper right here. But they got killed today. And I was staying in San Juan, but I didn't fight with somebody. He was from San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's where I was at. That's where I was staying at. I don't think the fight was there, but that's where I was staying at, in a hotel in San Juan. You know. So you gotta understand what this is really all about. You know, this is all some demonic type of situation against that rap, right? That I wrote back in 1989, right? That they're it's waking people up all over the world, right? So what they're gonna do now is they're doing this, sacrificing people, you know. That's why, and I saw the video. Him throwing money, like doing the same thing that like they were doing the same thing that what's his name was doing. well, you know, and not just him. Everybody do that, so it don't matter. It's not like he's doing anything different. But not all rappers got killed. He was yelling to stay. He was in jail. You know, he went to jail. He did this. He did this. Once you go that direction, you're pretty much, you know. I mean, especially you sitting there flashing money and doing this and doing that, and you're this and you're that. I mean, you gotta understand the whole dynamics of what's going on with what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all there. Do y'all listen to the lyrics? That's the thing about it. You really don't listen to the lyrics. You don't go to my files. You don't study my files, and so that way you can live life with direction. But you're being led astray, of opposite of what I put out. People take what you put and change it around and send you to a dream. They've been doing that to me my whole life. But besides, what I was raised up in a very dynamic way, under the Most High, you know. But I don't go around bragging that, you know. I do now because you need to know, you know. So, but back then I was out there living, trying to get through these devils, right? Some kind of house, some kind of way, you know. And now that I have established something where I'm able to put my point across, y'all mad, y'all hot, you know, because y'all devils, right? So like, wow, why are you gonna call them devils? Like, nah, they live backwards, you know. They are. The system is set up that way since 2001, October 26th. That's very, very, you know, I don't know why y'all ain't talking about that. You know, I'm talking about it, like you're not. Because you don't want to talk about it because you're it. They took your soul, your spirit. Aw, that's all first verse. But, oh, you realize what I said.
Are delusional, right? Because y'all be a bad. Talking about Broner and Pacquiao fighting pretty soon. I think next week. Did it fight next week, right? It's next Saturday.
That's the only reason why they would make this fight, because I would think it's great setup.
Saturday, January 19th. January 19th, next Saturday. In Vegas, at MGM.
Lost against Jeff Horn by mistake. Lost against Mayweather. Lost against Marquez. Timothy Bradley.
And you really think Pacquiao can come out to MGM in Vegas, pay-per-view, and not destroy Broner? I don't think so.
So he fought. And he fought Bradley twice. He beat Bradley the first time. Or the second time. No, he beat him the second time. Lost the first time. That's good decision. So he fought again. So they fight Drake 3 times. 1, 2, 3. He fought 3 times. He fought Bradley 3 times. He fought Bradley 3 times. Come on, man, please. Who the agent for the fight? Just be curious. This dude is really, I mean, it's like, wow. How do people, okay, fought Mike Garcia. Sean Porter lost. He lost to Mike Garcia. I'm trying to find out who did he win, did I know? Who did he beat, did I know? Okay, Paul Malology. Okay, Michael McDonald lost.
Sorry, Paul. I like you though. You cool. So I can't see a
Paul
thing.
McDonald, knowing him, it doesn't matter what he did, why he lost. And nobody, he ain't beat nobody that I know. Off the top of the head, right? I'm not a song fighter, but I don't remember. I remember the name. I don't know nobody that beat that though. Besides Paul Malignaggi. But this dude is on the same caliber. And that was by split decision. So he almost lost that fight. That was like when it draw. Yes, that's the dynamics of I mean, even the politics can't really touch it, because sometimes politics don't want to touch it. Believe me, this is a lot of smart politics. One thing about politics, they break it down like I broke it down. That's why I did politics. I was busting some white boys in it. No, I ain't listening to it. I'm gonna go with class. I don't know when people call me some mess, just playing around, playing judge and jury, playing them and defending it. I was playing them. I almost had these boys confess or something they did out in the hood, right? When the market, not even the hood, but I was playing, they had me playing lawyer, right? And then I was talking to the defendants, all white, all white people pass, right? So I was the lawyer. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was just talking in general, like I'm talking now, right? And I almost set up a scenario where it had something that happened that I knew about out on the street, right? Around the neighborhood.
See, what happened was, me being raised in church, right? Church is set up like court. Testify. That's all church, right? So when I was talking, I was just acting like I was in church, and they were listening, and they were, and I didn't know what I was. And I was sitting there saying some stuff because they had a situation where something happened. It was connected to something that had happened on the block, in my neighborhood, and I was bringing stuff up. I was bringing stuff up for him to confess, and I could have asked a question, and he would have had to confess to it, or look nervous, or whatever. But I never asked that question because I didn't want to. I didn't want to get him in any kind of trouble because of I don't know. I forgot. It was so long ago. I forgot what it was, but something was relating with it where I could have asked a question and brought that up, but I didn't go there. You know how they use the words? Don't go there. Remember those words now? What took place of don't go there? What took place of that? I forgot. I don't know what place took. I don't know what place. I don't know what y'all use now, as far as when you say don't go to a situation where you don't want to. You might get in trouble. You might bring some stuff up that you might not can handle. The shoes might not be your size, right? So So he said, don't go there. That's what I did. I didn't go there. And that before that even came out. That term, don't go there, that's what that came from. That was like in 82, 83. It might be that shirt the guy was wearing when he was interviewing Ice Cube. He was wearing 1982. And that was the year that I was no, I take that back. It had to be in high school, so it had to be 84. Yeah, it was 84. I think I was in 9th grade. Because I was taking a government class with a bunch of, I was actually taking a government class with a bunch of seniors. Yeah, that's what it was. I was taking a government class with a bunch of seniors. And that's why the head coach of the varsity team was a teacher. He looked like Fred Flintstone. I forgot his name, but he looked like Fred Flintstone. And yeah, that's why. Wow, that's crazy. So they're the ones who put the reputation on me, and that's why no one would really mess with me. Throughout, like, those people were seniors. They were the graduates. They were using that class as a college prep class for whatever. And you know, I even took a shorthand class where they had a bunch of seniors in there. You know, and I was just taking stuff. I didn't know what I was taking. I was just taking the most intelligent type of class there is because I figured it could help me. So I would just take stuff, you know. And so when I was up there talking about this and that, something happened on the block. I knew these people around the neighborhood, you know, even the older ones. You know what I'm saying? I would always be out there playing basketball, or I played ball with older people. People that was my age couldn't handle me. I would eat them up. I would have to play with grown people, like in their 20s and 30s, right? I'm 30, and since I was on the other side of town with all the upper middle class white folks. They couldn't play ball like that. You know, I came from the other side of Santa, from birth until 10 years old. So I had a little bit of that street in me, you know. So, and my dad and my mom were from the hood, so I had a lot of that. So on the other side, you know, we didn't fit in at all. But my dad's job was right around the corner, so we was able to, you know, make it some kind of way. But something went down where I was speaking about something that went down the block that I didn't even, that I knew, but that's like, if you grew up somewhere, right? Say you growing up in the hood, right? And you ain't gotta be there to know what's going on. You ain't even gotta know the people. You ain't even gotta know the people to know what's going on. You just gotta know the hood, know the street life, right? You know, right? So, and that's the same with me. I wasn't there to know, but I know how they are. I know how they operate. I know how they think, right? Because I raised them up, right? So here I am talking, and I'm about to get some stuff out that he was about to confess to. That's all on the block that I wasn't going about. But because I know how they think, I know how to get stuff out of them. I know what they're doing. I know what to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got them. If I was gonna bring that up, but I hesitated. And I didn't go there. So I didn't go there so they respected me because they didn't know if I knew or not. You feel me? They didn't know if I knew or didn't know. I never told them. And so that's why they gave me that respect, and I was able to last the next 3 years with no one really bothered me at all. I mean, people will test you. Especially they know you're this or that, or they gonna come at you. People would try. And they would get knocked down because I had that respect, you know. I think from that situation right there. Now that I think about it, but I could be right. I don't know. This is our first verse.
And I was very good, distracting, breaking down, and the other people, all the kids that are nobody, they got quiet. They said, "Oh my, he can say this," and then I didn't go for it. I let him slide. I got them off. And after that, they did not mess with me at all. That was funny because I never brought up again. But it was funny. That was the reason why they left me alone. as far as they used to do a lot of effery stuff back then when I was in junior high school. But when we got to high school, they try to, because they had people who back me, right? But the thing about it is, I thought it was because of that, but it wasn't. It was because of this. Because they wanted to, they probably had them, cross over on me because, they come from the other side. So they had people who they really wanted me, they could have had me. But here I am, I saved this dude from getting himself in serious trouble on the street. Because I could have brought this up in front of the class and in front of the teacher, and I would have had him confess to it. He'd have been done. So you have to understand, y'all be surprised what people be knowing out there.
See, this right here I'm talking about was this ordeal where I'm talking about being in class, the government class, right? And I already had a reputation around the whole neighborhood, because in my high school it was right around the neighborhood, right down the street, around the block. So people knew who I was, because I'm the one who like that picture right here with Don Sutton, me and he, the Angels. I told you the story about that, how the one of the shortstops or one of the baseball players lived around the corner from me, and they went over there and lost all those games after I went over there and tried to congratulate him for the last game they won. They went and lost three straight games. And they blamed me for it, right? But I didn't know that Don Sutton would play on that team that beat us. Milwaukee, right? He played on that team, then he came to the Angels. Then he came to the Angels to play with the Angels. And I got a chance to take a picture with him at a youth program. I was in high school. I was going to the 10th grade, so it was during the summertime. And I got a chance to take a picture with him because I was in this youth program that the lady at our church, Cookie Robertson, her name, she got me the job. She got me to the program, and I was able to be the one other person to take a picture with him. So it was like but I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that it was this and that and this. So when they saw that, that kind of connected with that. So I was going through a lot of stuff that I didn't even know about. You'd be surprised stuff that you go through.
But a lot of times people let you do stuff because they know they can do it better. And sometimes doing something better is actually doing something worse. Because 9 times out of 10, if you go up there and do something better, they're going to try to use that to flip it to have you do something worse. That's why there's so much problems in this democracy, because people have soul, people have hearts, and even though they try not to lose it because of what they believe, that don't mean they only let other people do it for them. So you just worse. So don't think because you saved your soul that the other people didn't take the fall for you. And that's what people do. People hide behind that. Instead of taking care of everybody and keep it, but people are greedy. People are impatient. And so people cross over even from that. But then they learn their lesson and come back. So, that's pretty much what I was involved in my whole life. That type of lifestyle. Where people, can't really understand that the okie doke is trying to come back. Because look what people are. People are patriots. People are ordered to be patriots. You're ordered to be patriots, so all you have left is the okie doke. But as far as Paul Manarachi, okay, he lost. He fought Dirk Garcia, lost. Ron Porter lost. He beat Sanders. He beat I'm Jewish, I'm Jewish. So, last keep going. When he found out, Ricky Hatton, he lost by knockout. So, you gotta let us understand that, it's about who you fought, and who you friends with, right? Because, as far as my fighting, you gotta think about you. Well, I can tell you, when it comes to me, you can trace my name from any heavyweight champion there is, all the way back to Jack Johnson. You can take his name and walk all the way down and fight my name. That's how I fought. A lot of them can't do that. A lot of fighters can't do that. Only the champions can do it. The guy people fought somebody. Nobody.
I'm just gonna show you why. I'm trying to show you why Donald Trump is the way he is, right? When I came back here in '97, right? And I said this, and I said that, he been watching me, right? And then he understands, right? That what people actually need,
You understand the whole dynamics of how they actually things up and how they try to, give people sacrifices. For that loot, right? It's like, wow, what does that mean? It means a lot because when I saw Pacquiao dude's already up there clowning and still clowning, and they want to teach him. They want somebody got to take the fall. They can't get to me with it. Somebody got to take the fall harshly, because I didn't gain any before, so you can go there and probably go to the this and that. Let's see. We have Jeff Lacey. So Jeff Lacey can go all the way to Roy Jones. So Roy Jones will go to the heavyweight. So yeah. So guy got beat. Trace all the way to the heavyweight champion of any heavyweight champion is in boxing. Because you can get your if I get Roy Jones, I can get anybody. The heavyweight champion. Because Roy Jones is a heavyweight champion. So let's understand a little dynamics and why I talk mess. Because that's why I'm always right? Because I went out there and even though I'm messing around and I just doing this and that, I went to the hardest. Right? So that's something you won't do, can't do. So if you're smart, you won't do, right? You're like, wow, So it's all first. And understand that, like things are the way they are, I don't wish harm on no one. And that's why I say what I say, because I'm telling you, I can feel a setup when I hear it, or when I see it. Manny Pacquiao was a beast. And he's going to seriously embarrass Poland. Seriously. That's just how I see it. I saw when he came and went and shook Mayweather's hand at the Cuba game the other day, right? And Mayweather didn't stand up. So that goes straight right there. If Mayweather didn't stand up in front of all the people, he's fighting Pacquiao. He disrespected Pacquiao as his fighter because he know Pacquiao is winning. Pacquiao's ready to fight. Well, can you call him tough when he looks in front of all people? And he didn't even care about him stand up. He has total confidence. Total confidence. I think he got total confidence to beat Mayweather. You know, I mean, that's the way, I mean, that might be, too much. I mean, Mayweather is a whole different level. He's too much. At the corner gloves, 1994, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now the Golden Gloves. You know, where I won this trophy right here. Golden Glove trophy, right? National Golden Glove, sportsman class, 165 pounds. 165, 165, right? He stole my style. I couldn't be touched. And then see my power, I'm gonna change it up because I'm thinking all that, I'm all that. And messed up, and here I'm fighting two people. The ref just turned on me. He just, turned on me. That's what they do. You go higher and higher for turn me. So I missed out, but maybe he still took my style and took it and did what he had to do to be who he is, And I thought about it too, but I was like, Tyson, he's in prison, we need to represent him, and just thinking stupid, and I wasn't even telling about it, I was just thinking in my head and just doing it, Now realizing that stuff don't last, it's not even logical. Plus, you're fighting top fighters. They're not just giving you anybody. They give you top fighters to for whatever reason. But and that's why I'm usually right. Don't try to explain why I'm always right. The reason why I'm always right is because everything I did, I went to the bottom. I went to the bottom of I'll find the bottom of the worst part of it to work my way from that, so I know where it comes from, right? I mean, they're just trying to give me the top and maybe this, maybe that, everything. But I was like, no, I'm cool, man. Because there was already women involved. Since I knew women was involved, I know it was some, So I knew that I had to dismiss that. I'll go back to the 70s, 80s, okay? I'm not now. Okay, now it's a whole different world. Now we're at the point where you need my help. Well, I don't like giving it to you because I gave Donald Trump, right? So, if Donald Trump was in there, I would be speaking. No. If I would have put Donald Trump in there, you never heard me say nothing. He said, pretty much nothing. I would already be doing this. No. So the reason why, because people's mind wasn't even on that level. They were still on that Patriot Analog. 2001, remember on 26 when it was passed? When I was elsewhere. I mean, it's all. So now that we're here, and you're doing this and you're doing that. I mean, stuff that's happening, needs to happen because of what's happening. Come on, it's like common sense, right? But people are angry because people don't like to people like to take, but they don't like to give. They do. They love to take, but they don't like to give. Giving is like, it's something else. They'll sell, but they don't want to give. It's different. And they don't consider that a good thing that they're giving. for the wall, because that's something away from them. Because people are benefiting, even though there's negative, people are benefiting from the negative. Whenever there's a negative, please, there's a big benefit. Alright, a big positive. You can't have a negative without a positive. So that flip side of it is what the people are very angry about. And so how do you fulfill that part? How do you limit that? Well, you limit that by you save that for righteousness, for doing the right thing. Doing things is honest and for everybody, and then things can be better. But this can be better if you're always taking the negative, keeping people like that in control. Because people that do negative can do positive. But then they try to use that against you and say, well, why are you changing now? Well, okay, what's been you? So boom, you're in trouble. But you have to understand how it was designed. It was designed like for a crime, right? So you have to get the people out of court, change that whole system. All the people that's in there, we're going in. Because they're the ones who putting it out there. There was no bad influence. This is part of the system. The part of the democracy. So if you want to, if doctors in there, you might as well use them. Y'all scared to use them because you don't trust them. You feel like you can flip out on you. But the thing about it is that your life is a flip flop. Because of the Patriot Act. Acts are flip flop. You're going with wherever somebody say that they want to go, you're going to go with there. It don't mean nothing, it don't matter what it is, but that's where it was around. That's where people thought. When I came to the scene, I got to thinking the way the Most High wants you to think. See, that's people were tripping out. I'm like, wow. Well, I'm thinking like this, that's the Most High, niggas the Most High. So you never had the Most High. I'm trying to let you see how good and how wonderful the Most High is. But you can't see that, right? Because all you see is you're still being controlled by that loot, that money, right? So that money right there is what you're so focused on that it's hard for you to let that go and realize that righteousness is made the money. The money was made from that. So I just put the money over righteousness when the money came from righteousness. Right? I mean, it was formed from sin and all that stuff and this and that, but righteousness they never left. It was just there provided for, being used. Right? Because in the garden, you didn't money. Everything was pretty much paradise. But then when they was cast out, that's when the money started coming. You had to start making the money. So I had bargaining and this and that and this. So that's only that keeping people how they are. Because they understand how those songs. They didn't agree with them. I mean, they got money off. Just him alone. Of all this person, I gave him back in 1997. What do you think you're going to talk about me? Well, listen, all the videos I've been putting out, this and that. I thought that one person talking, Ice Cube up there. Talking about and said, everything he said was what I said. Every word he used, I used it and everything else. He never talked, he never had commented. How does somebody been making all that money from rap, killing black people, right? That's all he was doing, killing black folks, and all the rappers and stuff, NWA and all those gangs. All to do is put black folks in prison, killing them, probably getting public trouble. They knew that, they're being used to that. These kids were Africans, wasn't their food. They were smart kids. Intelligent. They knew how to use, they looked at me, he probably thought I was doing something like, no, I was doing nothing like that. Please. That wasn't being all that. I told you a story about him being a car engineer, first one to go in there. You know, saving lives, right? Well, y'all taking them, right? So like, wow. When I can say that, how can I not? That ain't up there, happen, right? And then you went against and made money off of it just from, and I was in New York when they pay with no gasoline, not because they love you so much, but because you just, West Coast, they hate the fact that all makes all that money, they don't leave the West Coast. You know, you make money on the East Coast. I was there, they didn't play not one record of West Coast at all. None that I heard when I was over there in New York for 8-9 months. Even when I was overseas, all they played, overseas they played DJ Quick. You know, they played like DJ Quick. I thought that was easy. That's how I was. I thought for years I thought DJ Quick was easy, right? You know, so I know a lot of stuff about what was going on, but now that I look back and see how everything went and how everything had developed, you know, it was all about the money. You know, all the killing, the raps, the gangster, all that stuff was all about the money, and even the police. You know, the police wasn't they were trying to survive too. I mean, come on, people pouring in blood, drugs. That's money. That was money. There is a drug. People selling drugs. You go to the dispensary, or not dispensary. Well, you got dispensary, right? I mean, we go to the places you go buy marijuana. Alright? Imagine you have to sell stuff on the street, or you know, it's money. I don't care if weed is weed. You making money. People die for the money, not for the weed, not for the crack, not for the whatever you're selling, you know, but for the money that's being given, exchanged for, right? It doesn't matter what you're selling. You could be selling candy, okay? A whole bunch of people selling candy, because candy is illegal, right? Candy is illegal. You think money is changing? Candy is not legal. They're selling on the street, all night in the stores, right? Because it's illegal to eat, and so they sell on the street. You think there's not going to be no deaths? If it's illegal and they're selling it? And it's candy, right? You know? So, people just don't understand the whole concept of why money is. We shouldn't use money. Everything should just be free. If everything was free, we wouldn't need no prisons. Everything would be A-okay. Everything would be peace. You would raise your kids. You would raise your kids. Your kids are raised up for what? For money. Think of everything that you learn from the time that you, and I learned not to this in preschool. I learned this in preschool, and that's why I stayed in preschool. You know, because everything, once you get kindergarten, everything's designed to get your mind thinking about going for that money. That's what direction is. Everything in your mind is directed for the money, to win that money, to win. And win. That win is money. That race is money. When you be preschool. Yeah. So, but no one ever said that. No one never missed that. Right? Because everyone wants that. Everyone needs that. Because that's what money, that's what things are going to buy. But if you take the money out, everything's free. You just do things because for right to trade money for the righteousness. reason why you do wrong is because of the money. Name one thing you do wrong because that don't relate to money. Everything that you do wrong is because they have relates one way or another with money. It does. So you take the money out and everything's free, right? You just do things because it's the right thing, right? Matter of fact, you ain't gotta exchange your you won't be considered jobs. You just do things that's right, and things will get done. And don't be no crime. There won't be nothing but heaven on earth. There'll be paradise. That'll be paradise. You know, easy. Paradise. But people can still learn how to fly, learn how to do this, do that for free. And they would do it. And you would organize me, it's free. That's heaven. You're in heaven. What you need money for? What can't be done? What can't be done? Just think about it. What can't be done? Right? You know, this could be a room to build houses or to build stuff. I flew in airplanes. I know what there is, how much space there is on the earth. The cities ain't everywhere. You know? But people don't see it like that. People don't think like that. Because the people are devils. They live backwards, you know, that's all. They live backwards, you know. You know, that's just how I see it. You know, I can see it like that since preschool. You know? And, of course you shouldn't think like that. I mean, I'm not saying you should think like that. Oh, no, you can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? You almost gotta think. You almost gotta think like the devil. You know, because you want to know how the devil thinks. You know, I'm not saying you gotta act like one. I'm just saying you gotta think like one. You gotta know it. You know, you gotta know that I wrote papers like that in college. Got a big class. Only people I ever went to college, got a big class, and they took it and didn't give it back. But I mean, colleagues, you know, I should know that, but you know, you don't think like that. This is back in the 95, right? Like, wow, you know. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I was gonna warm up. I was just doing my small jobs, doing last minute. You know, I was do these last minute. I just go on top of the dome, right? Top the head, just right, you know, boom. And then turn in B+, okay. If they mad at me, they hot. They can get C's and D's, right? Like, wow. But they don't know nothing, right? I mean, I just want people to understand, just hear some kind of truth, a little bit of it, you know, all you hear is lies, I know this since preschool. Yeah, I know that's pretty, even the 70s. I see people helping the lives of people. It came out, I don't know what happened in the 60s, but the people like to hide, people like to hide the 60s. They were trying to hide the 70s, because the 60s related with the 70s, so the 70s related with the 60s, so they try to hide both of those move right on in the 80s, right? And they still try to hide that, right? So that stuff was hidden. So that's why they have to go back to the 20s and I feel like slavery. I have to keep you in slavery. That's the one thing. I keep you in slavery. We have to keep the racism thing going on with the skin color. Then we can work with this evil. So keep them in captivity. And then, you know what I'm saying? So we do that to ourselves. Yeah, that's what I can imagine doing. I can imagine doing out there in these places, you know what I'm saying? The last stuff, you know, I mean, I was never too close to people going to some of that. You know, I had a the 70s. You know, but even then I was like, we're leery about people, you know, just leery. People are just, you know, they're no different than animals. You know, I mean, that's just how I see it. I've had to deal with animals my whole life, you know, and I saw, I don't see too much of a separation of how people be thinking sometimes. You know, it is, and I've always known that. So I've always kept my head, keep my mind in a situation of understanding that you know, you're much needed. You know what I'm saying? To keep doing what you're doing because they need you. You know, and that would frustrate me. You know, that would frustrate me a lot because, you know, I would feel like well, they haven't even experienced nothing really, you know, like experienced not people were seem like they were taking things out of their experiences of stuff that everyone's trying to outdo each other. That's the thing about it is. Who's outdoing things, right? So you always trying to go up with somebody. You go up with somebody that way. And then I saw this in preschool, so I was like, okay, what we're going to go out there and do everything that has to be done just in case, you know. But I didn't have to go through all that. I didn't have to tell myself the thing about it is when you're not told stuff, that's worse than a lie. So people sit there and focus on lies only because I brought it up, right? Of course, right? But I'm actually giving you some credit for lying. Because I give you the respect the fact that you're trying. At least you're trying to say something so I can at least figure it out. You give me some kind of direction. Because that's how I was raised up. You know, and that's what the Bible, how the Bible was written. In codes, lies, right? It was written as a lie. Because you go hide behind something, that's pretty much you lying. You're not telling the truth. If you gotta give me a code, and you're not telling me the truth. I gotta figure it out. You know? But, you know, so if that's the case, then you're gonna feel like, well, what about people that don't know at all? Don't even understand, don't even get a code. Right? Don't even get that. Don't get nothing. But above with it. And what I'm doing is, have a girl quotations using her, now she might. So that's where that stuff comes from. That's what I was trying to let you understand back in when I rapped in the house party. But they scared me. Because I didn't get all of this a little bit, right? And you know, and I rapped the club and the car, the girls in 89 and 90, and then what's the day out? So it's government, right? Spinning there, right? And they pulled me off. You know, and I sang that was the second time I sing rap. You know, since I was like, wow. And, you know, so I kept going until now. And now you're being saved all over again. And now people are being prosperous and this and that. And I got y'all niggas lined up. But that's something else. That doesn't really relate what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that people are at a time where they just expect stuff, you know? They just expect it, you know? And that's what I was raised up in. Just to expect stuff. That's how I was being raised up. But then I would get challenged, right? And I would do whatever, and then I would go on to something else, you know. And I was able to do that because I was a Gemini on the cusp of Taurus. I mean, people don't understand them like that. I mean, I didn't understand. I just found out a few years ago, right? So I was like, wow. I mean, you're always learning every day. You're always learning. I mean, even with the changes, right? Because it's like it might be a different name, but it's the same game when it comes down to it. You know, and people start to understand that. So you're not really amazed. You know, you're just, you know, sometimes you just, you know. You just stay, you know, you just stay, and you stay on the path of righteousness. You know, that's what people do. They try to stay on the path of righteousness. You know, and so if all else fails, and there's always going to be something that's going to always try to compete with that. You know, and competing with that is a waste of time because you could be doing something much better, right? Like what? Like trying to go after that. Like your life is designed around going after some money. That's what they teach you. Go after some money. When then they sit there and say that the love of it is the root of all evil. So they teach you all to love this, love the money, love the money, love the money. That's all college and schooling and stuff is for. Okay, so we teach our kids to go in there and learn how to design yourselves to be surrounded by the money, to be on one accord with the money. That's why people have certain types of codes among themselves. This in general. But they don't know each other. They know the codes, right? They bond, and they can't be touched. Their souls is gone. I mean, they might deal with the basics, but they're not going too far up with it. Especially with you. If you're not part of that system of lies and disguise, right? So it's like, wow, you know, why you gotta say like that? Well, how can I not? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see it every day. Right? I see it every day. Whether it's the person or even behind the screen, I don't get somebody acting the way you can tell what they're about. I ain't gonna see you in person. All I gotta do is see your flesh. That's all I need. I don't need too much of, you know, something so different. That's all I see. These celebrity people are like, you know, they be looking at me like I'm a celebrity, right? I mean, I've been doing that since birth. That's how they get mad at me, right? Because I would go there and I would do stuff on purpose just because I know the Most High is not involved in that. You know? So people just assume. They don't even assume. They would just let me do it. They let me go ahead and be okay. Well, they let him just channel it. And so I'm just now learning how to be kosher with people to at least make it let it be. Because I'll tell you, there was time I would do stuff and I would mess up. And people have to come and rush me like, help them, because they know that the spirit is that I have is what the same spirit that Jesus had when he went there and whooping behind us out the temple, tearing their behinds up. You know what I'm saying? You do imagine that? That's like you see stuff like that. They take them to go in prison, right? You take them to go in prison or you're getting elected here. Or whatever, you know. And you say the spirit is evil or demonic or whatever. And those people be doing the opposite of what you're feeling. Right? Because you're looking at what the act itself, what was done, but why was it done? And then they further go with that. And then they say it, and they find this. You got the people who have common sense and heart and soul, and they look into it and stuff. But, you know, there's always a possibility, right? There's always a possibility because you have to understand the public's watching you, right? So you have no common sense. Because your job is on the line. I'm not that doing that. But back to the line. So wait a minute. That's the coldest thing about that loop. That's why the money's always controlled. Whatever you do, whatever you say, remember that dollars can always be rearranged from what you put out. So you're not going to go out there and do the right thing. How can you? You're not designed. It was designed to do the right thing. It was designed, right? The right thing is not even designed. That's why when the truth is told, it sounds so demonic. How can you say something like that? You know, how can you say Pacquiao's gonna destroy it or like that? You know, I mean that's what I see. I see a sacrifice. I see they want somebody to take the fall from Mayweather. Who better do it? Broner don't like him anyway. I like Broner. People who don't like Broner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an easy fight for him. That's a good sacrifice for him, right? People would love to see that. People would love to see him get broken down, beat down worse than the other dude beat him down. And Pacquiao needs him to beat down because, people love him. People still like him. He's in the business. He's part of that democracy. This all first. I mean, you say you can't say it. A lot of these people can't say. You can't say stuff like that, like the truth. The truth can't be said. The truth is a lie. It's almost like, wow. I mean, what does that even mean? Well, it means that you might be saying the truth, but that has to be turned into a lie real quick. Right? By you saying it, alright? That's why it can't be said by you. Because you're saying it, right? And that's why people don't say the truth, because they're not obligated to say the truth. Because who they are. And that's why I say it. That's why I say it, right? Because I thought you can't say it. You know? I mean, it's all first. I'm not gonna shut that. There's some things that comes my way where people try to, make it easy for me and easy. Imagine that, make it easy for me, right? But that's just too easy. Why you gonna sit there and do it like that? I mean, it's so comical because stuff that I be seeing, stuff that comes my way, and it's almost like, wow, man, I'm trying to give you a chance. I'm trying to give you a chance. Right? I'm trying to help you, right? That's all Bernie Mac is trying to do. Bernie Mac is trying to help these people, but they want to be helped. That's why J. Cole sit back and, make songs like, she don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. Don't save these people. They don't want to be saved, right? For what? Let them keep doing what they're doing. Alright? That's what people do. People want to put you in a situation where you don't want to be saved. And that's all I heard coming up. Being saved. That's all I heard. Being saved, trying to get saved. I'm like, okay, from who? And from what? And who will save me? Because I don't need Jews. You're the last person I need to talk about somebody to save you, right? So people would throw things out. Like, right? So I'll save you. I'll raise up in there, right? And it's still, and nothing changed. It's still the same. You might be watered down or something for something else, but it's still the same game. Just maybe have a different name, But the thing about it is, the thing about the joke with the money thing about having no money and stuff, you know, that relates with it. Because if you take that out, you know, then everything will be fine. You know? I mean, or just, well, we can't even change the money system. We can try with the market beast and all that stuff and everything they call it, and because of fear and not understanding and people taking things and try to take that, flip that on you. You know? Make that seem like something that's supposed to be demonic, where it's against the Most High's wishes and this and that, this, you know? Because they probably knew it was coming. It had to come, you know? Because of evil. Because people are bad, people are devils. So if the people are hungry and people want to go out there and steal and you got to sell, so people are just going to take. You know, because with the system that you got where people are designed to be brought up a certain way. You know, so of course you're going to have this and have that. Why would you not? You know, back in the ancient days, people would just take whatever they wanted. You know, there's no such a thing as having a police or certain places and stuff like that. Or, you know, you have the democracy where people, you just call the police on the telephone and right away, there's no, there's none of that. You know, people just know you have villains and stuff. You know, you have nothing. That's where they get to now. You know, that's kind of system that people are trying to be raised up on. When your mind is working with it, and then you got the people who started it. You know, developed it. And they're speaking about it. He's still speaking about it. And with no type of help whatsoever, making things probably worse, you know, than what it was before. So it's like, so the only thing you can do is go out what I wrote. It's just from what I said, just take into consideration, just hear the lyrics, just keep open mind. Listen. the money, you know? People want control. Because things happen. Things can happen and you still do it. You know, people don't mind taking, you know what I'm saying? Taking? Take it is the new give. Well, actually, taking that's the opposite of giving. The taking is giving. I mean, wow, like what does it mean? What does it mean? You know? I think that sometimes, most of the time, I wouldn't see right all the time, right? That way you get an excuse. That way you get an excuse to make you famous, right? It's like fighting somebody, right? But then a person that's always right, like a make famous. The only people who are wrong, or either wrong is contradictory. You understand the word contradictory makes it wrong. But contradictory is a word which lets wrong be right, right? So, what do you think about it, you know? So, this is Okio. It's all first verse. And that's what this world became. It's an Okio world. The world of Okios. You know? I saw it coming. I saw it coming in the 70s. You know, that's skip my feet. Keep going. Until I took them there. That's the reason why I put it in there. Because I would have. I wouldn't think like him being in there until he said he would run. And then I figured, okay, he must be out, need my help. He need help, you know, because what else would he come my way, right? So I just think that way and help him out, right? Which helps him out, right? Good jobs. This was supposed to be way back in before I was born, you know, and dad saved me for it, you know, saved up alive, you know, come back in here. You know, my mom, you know, she came from pregnant with me, from Compton to the OC. That saved me right there, you know, another, you know what I'm saying? So I thought this was about first show. So, you know, we going from that, you know. That's something you don't know. Those are lies. You don't know. You're not being told the truth, so you're being lied to, right? So that's why I came to say to you, so I tell you the truth. That way it needs to start being manifested into righteousness. That's why what you see is righteousness. Stuff that you're seeing is coming from righteousness. When the righteousness hit, people start to protect. What do you want to protect? You start to do all those wars and all kinds of stuff. Protect righteousness. Because people try to tear righteousness down. You know, that's when the law it works, right? But you have to understand there's fears and stuff that works. Right? You know, like KT came down, started doing miracles, started doing people following and follow people. Nobody used to get off the followers and stuff. And they take Jesus and start making market every guy and stuff, the market and stuff, you know, whatever Paul thing had. The Paul was going crazy. You know, all of a sudden now, change the game. You got to market off them, you know? So, I mean, we call for that. So, this is all the same. It's all for the church. You know, so, it's a merry-go-round, right? And, trying to take things into consideration and realize that people just lie. Lie with this dies. You know? Because of time. Because time is death. Right? So it's like, wow, why you keep saying that? Why can't I not? I mean, keep coming with old stuff to set up game scenarios and stuff. So my job is to, now that I got you where you need to be got, I gotta sit there and walk you through it. Yeah. Walk you through it. Like you do your kids, right? You know, you teach them how to crawl, you teach them how to walk, then you teach them how to skate, ride bikes, you know. Say, oh, this is an every guy's age, you know, doing this since the 70s, right? But, don't worry about it. It's all for first. I mean, Whoopi and Megan lost it. You know, so this is what we talking about. You know, they gotta post it up.
well, that belongs to another Negro. I came for you. This is a journey. This is the Bible of repentance. That's how I understand. Open up your eyes and see the world for what it really is. Open up your eyes and see the world for what it is. When you go to the jungle, the hyenas is in packs trying to devour anything that they can come across to devour and eat and kill. That's the music industry. You don't find too many people in the music industry happy. Not even a little bit. Open up your third eye, you can see what I'm saying is true. You can close your eyes and you can feel the real. Y'all saying stuff about him going after kids that we see that whole witness kid shot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here. That nigga said, he tired of what's on girl name? What's his wife's name? He tired of how he decided to do. He had to pull up on a train like, that nigga said he need a Mandingo with a stroke in his life. Oh man. All he do is running around chasing them dog for men with balls. Conceal cartel, you know, with Oppenheimer, this Boris Gotti, is that the real Boris Gotti? I don't know. If that is, shout out to Boris Gotti. I ain't got no people for Boris Gotti. I want to see Boris Gotti get back on his game. If Boris Gotti is watching, I want to see you get back on your game, Boris Gotti, and I want to see you be successful on these YouTube streets. Don't let the dudes on the street corner, don't let them dudes on the street corner devour your soul, man. It ain't what it is. One thing I don't like about black people, I said before, I said again, I don't like the fact that we are quick to fight each other when there's a war clearly in front of our face. You were conditioned to live in tenement buildings. You were conditioned to live in the projects. It's time to get out. Like the movie Get Out of those projects. And let me tell you something, for those of y'all might not have watched that little video, because I'm not even done with that. Right? When you go to the projects, if you from the project, I want you to go across the street from your project and just look. Just take a step back and just look at the project. I want you to look, right? Just look. Pay attention. I want you to see. I want you to pay attention. I want you to see the project for what it really is. In that video that I put, you see you got black faces. Now look, I'm thinking about that, and I'm talking to my car, we're not getting no more, because I told you to stop. So now I'm taking this tablet. When I leave, I'm taking it with me. No, you don't listen. I'm going loud. You're being noisy. Bye. Go. See, you don't listen to me. Somebody yelling at you, they don't listen to me. Because they're not scared. Because they're not abused. So anyway, I want you to step back, right? Now you already well. This is my room. Slam the doors. So anyway, I want you to take a look at the projects, right? The way the projects are set up, those black fences around the projects are put there strategically. They are like a framing. Those gates. They can take the silver fence, attach those. See, now they want to mess my life because I see them doing the rest. hours they could have you fenced in the marshal in the project and have you contained where you can't come in and come out unless they want you to. They could put trailers. I see trailers in Bronx. I'm like, what are these trailers doing here? So this trailers already strategically being placed there. But when I sit up there and I say, yo, this looks like a FEMA camp. You know what people said in the comment section with their dumbasses? Oh, they just doing construction. They doing construction mysteriously in all of the projects and setting up trailers. They got trailers in your projects. Why is there trailers in your projects? You think that's normal? They don't do that to the Jews. You don't see the Jews living like that. I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna show y'all again. Bronx River looks like a FEMA camp. Oh, they doing construction. And they just so happen. Think about it. They just so happen to be doing construction, putting fixes up all around the project. At the same time as the government shut down, government locked down, they fired. How many don't cost nothing for you to use your brain? They put fences up. Even though the projects that don't have the fences, you have the black gates. It used to be chains to keep people from going in the grass. Why do we put fences around every project? It was strategically being, because now that they got the black gates, the short black gates around the project, whenever they want to, they come with the silver fences within 8 hours. Boom, patch it up. Bomb wire around the whole top. In 24 hours, you were locked in and contained in your neighborhood. You cannot go in, you can't go out without the military letting you in or letting you out. Anything that breaks out in America. When shit hits the fan in America, the first person, the first place that they are going to detain and put on the martial law is the projects. You know why? Because you're poor, you're hungry, you're starving, and they spend billions of dollars anyway through Hollywood and the music industry to keep you dumb from the beginning. So now, when reality sets in, and they snatch away your freedom, your food, your water, and leave you stuck in that bum-ass shelter with nothing but rats, the only thing for you to devour is yourselves. That's why you gotta get out. Get out of the project. Save up and get out. Stop spending your goddamn income taxes on that bum-ass nigga that money that fly off of you. Save that money, start a business, or save that money to invest. Certain places in the South, you can take, or certain places in America, period. You can take that $10,000 that you get back, oops, the government shut down, you might not get your money back. You might not get it back. But if they do give it to you, $10,000, you can, in some places in America, you can pay rent or mortgage in some places, not all, for the rest of the year. Move. Get out of the hood. Start a small online business. Hustle. It's not meant for you to make it out of the projects. Every project is next to a training for the military to come in. Every project is next strategically next to a highway to close you in. All of these projects is exactly what they was made. They're projects. What is a project? Then the next question is, who is the project? project? Is you the project, the experiment, or is it the buildings? It is what it is. It's just something for you to think about. I come from Bronx River Projects. My grandmother lived in Webster Projects. I had family in Coney Island, right? I can keep on going. I got family everywhere in damn near every project in New York City. Yes, we love the hood where we come from, because that's all we know. But I have to understand, but when you come to a realization and you understand that where you come from is a trap, and it's not meant for you to survive, it is a trap. It's not meant for you to survive. This is why so many women in the hood, how they say, a lot of good girls, like bad guys, because they had an uncle in the family that touched them, and their daddy wasn't there to protect them. That was that by design. That was that by design. They had an uncle in the family that touched all the little girls, and the daddy wasn't there to protect them, and mommy put a close eye to it. Mommy, the kid couldn't come tell mommy, because mommy gonna beat the kid. Because I told you to stay away from old Uncle JoJo. But you let Uncle JoJo in the house, mommy. So look for it. So then the young girl goes out there, and she gets with the dog. Matter of fact, she don't get with the dog. Now she's fast. She's in high school. She's 14, 15 years old, in the ninth grade, right? In the ninth grade. She got a dude pulling up to the high school, knowing that she's in high school. He pulling up. Now she's pregnant. 27-year-old Jay-Z coming to get 13-year-old Foxy busted down. Jay-Z knocks Foxy Brown up with 2 kids. Foxy Brown was one of the baddest chicks in high school in her freshman year. But because that old head, we show you how it goes down in the hood. That old head, Jay-Z, knocks her up. I'm just telling the story, Jay, your story. Knocks her up. She got 2 kids running around. Now she's 19 with 2 kids. He doesn't want to no more. And guess what? The little dude in high school that was cute, that was her age, he was fly, he was feeling her. He looking at her at 21 years old, and he like, ready to throw up. He don't want her no more. She got stretch marks. Her belly looks like a tire. Her soul was broken because that grown man devoured her. But before that grown man devoured her, the uncle in the house devoured her. If we was in church, I would sit up there and say, can I get an amen? Amen. Am I talking that talk or what? Ain't nobody else talking about this kind of talk. They try to talk bullshit to people. This is how it goes down in the hood. All of you women that's watching me right now, answer me a question. How many dudes said to you when you was a young girl, when you get older, you was going to be mine? All the ladies that's watching me, how many of y'all heard a man say to you when you was underage, when this grown ass, when you get older, you going to be mine? And he ain't had no business talking to you like that. 20, right? 20. This is the hood job. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something too, right? I'm going to say it again. Because this is a video that I meant to make. And I'm going to make the video. A lot of you females that think or got told by the dudes, why you dealing with that thug nigga? Why you messing with that thug? Because she want to be protected. Y'all sit up there and say the thugs is bad. Some of the thugs don't be bad. You know what happened to the thugs? Some of them, they love their girl. he went to jail. He couldn't stay free because he got caught up in the gunfight. So he went to jail. He goes to jail, right? Now he's in jail. He can't be here with her. Eventually she moves on because he was a young boy. They both was tenderonies with each other. He went to jail. He did 10 years or 3-4 years. She was too young to do 3-4 years with him in jail. So she moved on. All right, I ain't gonna do the thug no more. I'm gonna go get what Satan do. I'm gonna get R. Kelly. It's Kelly, baby. She gonna get some R. Kelly. Now you think you got your R. Kelly, he ain't gonna beat you up. No, he just gonna make you go to the corner. Mixing bombs. He ain't gonna beat you up. No, he gonna take your phone, change your number, isolate you so you can't talk to your mother. He did almost to the fuck. He was a product of his environment. And what goes on, R. Kelly was being touched by his sister. But who touched his sister? Was it her own daddy? Was it her uncle? Parents that made you go? We talk about it. So now, parents that made you go, this is the whole job. Right now, so we ain't going to stand up. We don't go to the football player. What was that brother's name? The football player that knocked the girl out in the elevator on camera, then he dragged her in the elevator. He wasn't a star. He was in the sport. What was his name? Just last year, or the year before that last, the football player that knocked the girl out in the elevator, Ray Rice, knocked the girl out, then picked her up, dragged her in the elevator. He wasn't a star. Stop telling your daughters and making your daughters say that it's only the thugs that's going to treat you like that. You gotta do. In every job, every like industry, every sport, everything that you gotta watch out for. It ain't just a thug. Y'all be trying to make it seem like it's just a thug. And if she defended them, of course she defended him. That's Stockholm syndrome. But everybody act like they don't know it. Now how many of y'all sat up there and watched your mother get stomped out by your father? And your mother never went to the police because of Stockholm syndrome. And even though your father knocked your mother out, unconscious, knocked her out, unconscious, laid out, elbowed her, body slam your mother. That's Stockholm. No matter what, she ain't gonna guess him. No matter what, she didn't tell. She might have spent 15 years to get her ass whooped, and she probably said, you know what? My body couldn't take it no more. It's Stockholm. And that goes on a lot in our hood. A lot of people not gonna tell you that. Nobody wants to humiliate and embarrass their mother. I mean, my pops never knocked my mom out, but I seen them fight. It happens in the hood. It happens. And I want people to stop with that myth. Like every thug is that, or we'll get with the thug. The only reason why we tell a female not to get with thugs is because they don't last long. They either get buried or they don't go to jail. So when you create a family with a thug, he's only there temporarily. But believe it or not, some of those so-called thugs, they love their woman. my mom, she's going out the window. We all seen our dads beat our moms. Reality of it is, you gotta understand. Rich people get away with everything. With everything. We see all the games going on R. Kelly. We see the district attorney sit up there talking about they want more witnesses to come forward, which is a good thing. But the reality of it is, R. Kelly should have never got away with pissing on that young girl in that video, for one. For two, Dave Dash should have never did 2 albums. Jay-Z, 2 albums. Dancing all in the video, Fiesta. They wasn't beefing with R. Kelly because of what he did to those little kids. They was beefing with R. Kelly over money situations, over egos, over who's going to perform first on stage, over who's going to do this, who's going to do that. They wasn't beefing with him for the right reason. They was beefing with him for the wrong reason. They seen R. Kelly backstage with all the little girls. They still did another album with him. So don't wait to expose them now. It is what it is, people. Dave Dash said he wasn't a part of that, but yet he was on tour with them. Dave Dash said he wasn't a part of that, but yet he was in the video with them. Dave Dash is a goddamn liar. He's a liar. Dave was in the videos. Dancing with them. But nevertheless, even still, they never exposed them. They knew these stories. But they couldn't be the whistleblower because they was a grown man with a leader. Jay was a grown man with a leader. And even though Aaliyah might have been 19 or 18 at the time, or maybe even 17 around there, these niggas was up there in age where they could have had any grown female that they want. And this is the shit I want y'all to pay attention to. Jay-Z could have had any female that he wanted. He went for the dumb Beyonce. He didn't want the female his age. He didn't want the female 5 years younger than him. He wanted the female 15 damn years younger than him. Dave Dash, same thing. Things that they pay attention to. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said before, in the hood, you see all the old dudes with the younger females or whatever they so it creates a trend. But when you see them female after female after female as he gets older, dealing with women that's always a decade younger than them, then you can recognize that they're violating them. The only difference is they like the girls, you like the boys. Recognize that they're violating them. All these dudes is bogged out that start worshiping in the dreams of his street. And a lot of dudes is going to get mad at me because they do the same thing. They do the same thing. Something to think about. As a matter of fact, everybody that's watching, now make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Waxdog page. Wax is right there in the comment section. Go subscribe to his page. Wax, make sure you put that video with that hood booger in the comment section so I can pin it again. So y'all can go watch the video of that hood booger dancing. Yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to Waxdog page. Me, I gotta put out certain messages and put out certain energy because I represent something, but at the same time, I want y'all to understand something. Sometimes I gotta make time. I got time for that. Same way you do to create dudes to come at me every 5 seconds, I'll create it too. Go subscribe to Waxdog page. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all. wait to see what can still wait with her. Wait to see what she get on block. I mean, when she get over that little punishment that you're not up on because y'all bad enough. Just wait and see. We ain't done with y'all yet. We ain't done with y'all. Anyway, people, I'm gonna make sure I get myself together. I'm being a bad daddy right now. My kids gotta eat dinner. They gotta take their baths. They gotta get ready for school. I got things to do, whatever the case may be. Look out for my next live. Look out for my next video. If you ain't subscribed to Go Uncut, make sure you go subscribe to Go Uncut. If you ain't subscribed to my first page, go subscribe to my first.
This is all recorded before I found out that rapper from Puerto Rico, right? Rapper by the name of Kevin Fret. He was shot 8 times riding while on a motorcycle in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Snap. People, make sure y'all hit the like button coming in.
But I don't know yet. I'm talking.
Look at Sarah.
But I know I felt something though, you know what I mean?
I heard Bill out there.
That's why I blew him. Well, I want you to understand why people play music, or why they make music, why they make art, why they draw, why they do anything, you know? Because of what they're going through, right? You know, they're expressing themselves in a way from danger, you know? Whether they lived it, whether they seen it, whether they done it, you know, whether they might have designed it and didn't know it until later, you know, you never know what people might feel. That's the hardest thing that people gotta live with, you know. They gotta live with a limit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all first verse.
the only country that I've lived in. I've lived in the US for about 20 years, and now I've lived in Kenya for the other years of my life. But this is the only country that people become overnight millionaires by working with the government. Madam Speaker, every politician who comes into this house, the Senate, the National Assembly, pray or actually spend most of his or her time seeking government tenders, working with the government, cutting those deals that the distinguished senator from Ngoma was talking about. We are teaching our children that the only way that you can be able to be respected is by cutting deals. That is the reason why you can see those university students in cyber cafes discussing about deals. It is because we are leading by example. Madam Speaker, I'm sick and tired of this. It is now becoming a comedy. Every year, the president is ahead by saying, everyone who is corrupt should carry their own cross. I've been waiting to see someone senior in government carrying their own cross, or actually being prosecuted and found guilty of having embezzled funds. We are not ready as a country to accept the truth. And the moment we accept the truth, Madam Speaker, is when we are going to begin to have a decent conversation about corruption in this country. All of us in this country, we the politicians are number one in corruption. If it was a championship, I'd probably say the presidency are the defending champions. Madam Speaker, I can tell you this, that we are all corrupt. Let us not kid ourselves. This is something that has been ailing us for a very long time. A lot of favoritism everywhere. In our offices, we employ our relatives. In our offices, we favor those people who are our political sycophants. We do not reward merit. Let us not kid. The question is, are we really ready and willing to solve this problem? Today, I listened carefully to the story that the former Prime Minister gave. And I stand corrected on this. But what the Prime Minister was saying is that we are saying we are fighting corruption. But the people who we are arresting are those junior officers. It's like you take a dog, yes? You go hunting. But you don't guide that dog. You let the dog get into the bush. It will come out with a squirrel. It will come out with a rat. But what the Prime Minister said, when the leopard comes, it runs away. The truth is, if we are really serious about fighting this corruption, then we must guide the dog that we take hunting to ensure that even if it's a leopard, Madam Speaker, if you go to Masai Mara, you will see dogs, just real dogs, who are trained to be able to fight a lion because they are guided. The only way that we are going to end corruption in this country is we first take personal responsibility, and that is what we are not ready to do. We need to realize that if God is so kind to us, He will only give us 70 years, and we will die and leave all these earthly possessions in this world. The only way you can be given a contract is if you know so and so and so and so. It is frustrating, Madam Speaker. The reason why we have a lot of pending bills, some which cannot even be authenticated, is because of corruption. Madam Speaker, it is sad. The distinguished senator from Machakos nearly cried. I'm upset. I'm angry, and every Kenyan ought to be angry. because we're not going anywhere. We have so many youth who are unemployed. But instead of us coming up with ideas on how to make them employed, we are busy cutting deals with even foreigners. Right now, when you travel around this country, you'll see that any business that is coming up, it is managed by foreigners. Why? Because we are blindfolded. We are so corrupt, we cannot see opportunities. All restaurants in this country, high-end restaurants, are now run by foreigners. And we politicians are partners. When are we going to teach our youth that you can make a decent living by using the opportunities which are around? The reason why Matiang'i is taking action now is not because he doesn't want to open our country for direct foreign investment. It is because he wants us to be upset, to be able to see those opportunities. Madam Speaker, we have to end impunity. If we can be able to say, it does not matter who you are, who your godfather is, or where you come from. So long as you've committed a crime, you face the full wrath of the law. The day we are able to say that a minute, we are going to be able to end corruption. Otherwise, this is going to be something that we're going to be talking on a yearly basis. This is nothing but systemic corruption. Madam Speaker, we've weakened all our institutions. We don't give them independence. Even in this parliament, Madam Speaker, I dare say that when we bring in legislations, most of the legislation that come from the government are designed to create authorities to embezzle funds. Madam Speaker, I'll request 1 more minute. Please.
Yeah, just 1 minute, please.
Madam Speaker, when you look at the quality of legislation that we're drafting in this parliament, they are designed to establish authorities to be able to create CEOs. We forget about this issue of devolution. There is recently, in this house, we killed the warehousing bill. I've seen it in the other paper coming back from the National Assembly. And when you look at it, the reason why we killed it is because we did not agree with the way it was drafted. Now it's finding a way to come back. What do you call that? Corruption. It is coming to a point where I'm saying, this is sort of like a national culture. If you're not corrupt, you're not Kenyan. We need to be having the conversation that we are talking about, but be ready to take personal responsibility. Be ready to say, I will reward so and so because of merit, but not because he comes from my home. That is the reason why we're not developing in this country, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I support the president and I want to encourage him. And I want to say something here that probably even my leader would not expect me to say. But if His Excellency the President Muigai Kenyatta really go the whole 9 years and fight corruption, I'll be among the first people to go down and beg him to run again for presidency. But right now, we are just going to be entertained. It's becoming comical. So let's not just practice what you preach. Let's not just preach. So the biggest question to ask ourselves is, what is this corruption? Madam Speaker, all over in the media is awash with all ideas of what form of corruption ail this country. Recently, Madam Speaker, we were entertained by the distinguished senator who spoke before me, I think from Kericho, from Nandi, Cherogay. When he said that in his county, there's a lot of nepotism. There are so many sycophants, including using a word slave queens, that the governor there is hiring all these people. Madam Speaker, how do we solve this corruption problem? One, we must build capacities. Our county governments, Madam Speaker, are rotting in corruption because, like the distinguished senator from Homa Bay said, sometimes, I'm not going to use his words, but sometimes lacking that capacity to be able to develop legislations that will be able to help you do your job. If you do not have that capacity, there is no way you are going to be able to achieve what you really want to achieve. The problem we have in this country is that we are not ready. This government, we politicians, are not ready to empower our people, to give them tools that they can use to fight corruption, Madam Speaker. If we are ready to fight corruption, let us develop these tools. Let us cut the red tape.
You understand that that was in Kenya. So I think what happened was after, cause that's where President Obama's father's from, Kenya, right? So after he did those 8 years, Kenya was on top. You know what I'm saying? I would think, prosperous. He was talking about making deals. So that's been going on for a while. At least 10 years, right? So that's about the time that the process started with Obama being president. So now they're complaining because people have came over there and made deals and took and on their own. Same thing everywhere else, Wherever it's hot, wherever there's hot, people will go, right? So they went, they did, and you dealt, I mean, people are complaining now, They're using him for their voice, but he's speaking for the people. Because people need to be spoken for, You'd be surprised how many people don't already speak. They listen and they react. But you never know who they're reacting for or against. You don't know. You may never know. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised the way the mind works,
granddad like you did.
She heard about me and he had contacted me.
And you knew the word was ready to get Michael Jackson, so you have to go by. Remember what I said prior. They've been calling since 1945. So now it comes back 2 years later, there's nothing else to Michael Jackson. And people buy into it. It's still there. So the clone is good value. It's good. It's good at it. And that's what they do. So he got all his moves. And he's a little bit skeptical. I don't know if y'all look at the old Michael and then look at the new Michael. He's a little bit skeptical. Okay? Now, when Michael first came back, didn't nobody really know how to take it. Alright? Because I can't recall Billy G came out for a double point. But now Michael sold his soul going for them. Because he did the Wiz commercial when Billy G wasn't being thought of. When he did the rap commercial for Wiz Play, and he said you can't get in, you can't get out the game. Michael sold his soul a long time ago because Joe Jackson sold his children out long ago. And Joe Jackson forced his kids to have sex with Barry Gordy and Quincy Jones and amongst the other executive producers. No boys was molested long ago. Alright? That's about Michael. This is a best case. Or kill. Whatever. Yeah, man, I think you should bring it up, man. I don't really want to say too much, but I will say that you know, I'm going to say none of the conspiracy theories. None of the conspiracy theories. None of the conspiracy. I know. And so, it's really up to each person. You know, I'm going to do that. Come to your own truth, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we as people listen too much to what somebody tells us, and we don't actually go background check and really say, you know what, that really don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we really look at a lot of different things and we start to think. So what I like to do is I like to both talk, you know, and both talk is the least you can do. You can't make somebody believe something. You just gotta both talk. And that's you do. Would I like to be? Yeah. Am I already wrong? Oh, I do already do. I rather not say. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. But, you know, I know I'm me. Because my favorite was the same.
And also too, y'all need to pay attention to these other celebrities when they give you hints. They'll leave clues all over the place. Everybody can't talk. Everybody can't talk because you know they got kids or you know the names back for 3 minutes. But pay attention. Everybody who's in this shit or who's in this some people just got more like me.
It's not just about copying a person. It's about consciousness transfer. And it started with UK Orchestra. And the reason why this is important is because there's a lot of people that are unwillingly participating in this shit. They don't even fucking know it. It's mind control. And it started with Germany. Started after World War II. All the Nazis were, you know, escorted all the top scientists and military personnel for Harvard in the United States and South America. And also, prior to that, the Nazis went to Antarctica. And a lot of the reason why Admiral Byrd went to Antarctica was because the Nazis were in Antarctica. Yes, Warren Von Braun, exactly. Fucking props. And the best thing I was saying that right now. Warren Von Braun is actually, he said he actually started NASA, I believe. And on Warren Von Braun's tombstone, he has a Bible verse that talks about firmament. So, thought that was interesting. But, so anyway, after World War II, the Nazis went to Antarctica and found they started a supercomputer. And this supercomputer was, this supercomputer was already there under the fucking ice. And It's kind of like the movie Prometheus, where they go kind of space.
We back.
And so, part of the reason why Admiral Byrd was down there was, the main thing like he was just trying to explore the article. He was trying to go see what the Nazis were doing. He got to come back. If you look at interview, it looks like he's not really saying people about Admiral Byrd. So, flashes and as far as these albums. How do you feel about decades later? I just want to, in relation to like Good Cop, Bad Cop, and Fuck the Police, has anything changed? I think it has. Before Fuck the Police, you couldn't even, a police couldn't even get accused of lying. Like judges and courts and juries didn't think police ever lied to them. So, Fuck the Police, along with, as King doing, along with the actual Rodney King incident, made it where, okay, police are held accountable. If you do something, you may end up on trial. We've seen police walk. But now, we've seen police get convicted. You see what I'm saying? So, there is some progress because if you break the law, no matter what you got on bags and not, probably go to jail. And so that's starting to happen. It's not frequent enough. But if you do look around, there has been a few convictions for some wrongful deaths. I'm telling you, now, for the police and these constant examinations of how they do their thing, that was never happened. What made you like Good Cop, Bad Cop? What was the moment that you said, you know what, I gotta go back in because it still needs to be said? Just the wave of events. It seemed like Fat Thompson pulled off the stab that was highlighted, but it seemed like that movie enhanced everybody's feeling and had everybody thinking the same way towards this subject. So, Good Cop, Bad Cop, you're not gonna change the police department really from the outside. You have to change from the inside. So Good Cop, Bad Cop is my appeal to the good cops to get these bad cops and these bad apples out your bunch because you're looking to lost your respect and dignity because of these people. And the community, don't care how hard this live is, will respect the police if they're coming in and do their job and not overdo it, not turn into bullies, and not turn into just, excessive force, for invasion. And so, it's just an appeal to the good cops to, get these dudes out your portion. We talking about that blue water style. Yeah, they talking about, they want you to snitch, but they don't want to snitch on each other. I was right, man, never you change, you got it ain't an avalanche of change. It's a trickle. It's a trickle of change, put it that way. What is interesting to hear you explaining about how the nuance of the practice of the police, Good Cop, Bad Cop, the way that you're attacking it, or the way that you're appealing to the mind of just America is a little bit different design than the tactics. Yeah, you got to. You can't go in the same way. But the police has already done that. It's really like, let's try different approaches to try to appeal. My song in that moment when he was about to do something he shouldn't be doing. Hopefully it stops. Do you think out of this new generation of rappers, man, is there anybody that you feel like is carrying on that legacy of really speaking to the community, speaking to social, political, yeah. I like what J. Cole does, and I think he's a great artist for that. To just come with the real, not too much move on it, just real, raw, human feeling. As far as Kendrick, the Kanye album a few recently. Do you ever feel like with this message, I feel like sometimes when you know, other stations of hip hop try to talk about the drugs, there's a pushback from you. When y'all was on drugs too, when y'all was controlling, when you think about Ashley Madison's message, how the message is being received, because you speak and you still rap very smart. Like, the Ashley verse is like a punch in the face. You don't throw it around It's a lot super important. So thank you for that. Yeah. Now, before I get you out of here, man, I do want to have a little fun. I think world fans, of hip hop, world fans in the culture, I always ask every guest this. Is there a verse that you can rap, or somebody else's verse, that you can rap and it's such a thing? If this is you, you know what I mean? I ain't rapping in a long time, so like, you know, might not be all the years might be over now. But it's, hey, how low can you go? Therefore, well, once again, back here, the incredible, wow, young Carol D, brother, baby, number one, 507 Freeze, and I got, cause something that really never had a gun, just a wax at the time of your ex point. I didn't have any to sell to my record, they sell to the mother like me. He said, well, that kind of problem, I think you better listen to. And he can say to you, what you want to do is follow from that. Hell what the people say. Make the lyrical, be pump the lyrical, back his back on, it was one of them, check it out, here y'all, come on, here it goes. It's funny. You know, just be fast and just be words, I bring the noise. Bring the noise and then yo, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you for your time, your energy. I feel like that's what we're about. We're gonna say that right for sure. Man, we going up the internet with that, yeah. Everything's cool out there now, man. Thank you for coming up with that. Oh, man, for sure. Thanks. What's up, though?
I need to play that again. I played it once. Um, and talking about that, so then, you know, it's go to Spirit Most High. You know, that's all I do. That's all I can do. You know, because after I played all that with this and said this and said that, I got a file, right? Rapper, Puerto Rico, got shot while riding his motorcycle. 5:30 yesterday morning. So that's the 10th of January. Because today's 11th, right? Which is my son's birthday. Turned 26. So you understand the whole dynamics of what's going on. You know, why things happen. You don't know. You never know. Because they ain't gonna show, you know. He was openly gay rapper named Kevin Fret, F-R-E-T. 24. He would have been 25. He would have been 25 on February the 2nd, what makes him Aquarius. They said his personality was very outspoken. You know, I saw his videos. He's very, very flamboyant. He wants like they say he's into trap music and all that, you know, stuff like that. So, but he was shot while riding his motorcycle early in the morning. So, I don't know. But you understand the whole dynamics of what's people are doing. You never know. I mean, there's money rolling, money flying. People. He went to jail, and I saw his jail thing, and that didn't look right. So it's like, wow, you have all these excuses why a person can get into a situation where people will want to execute it. Then you see him flashing money, throwing money around, like he's this or that, and I mean, that right there, love of money, the love of money, showing the love of money, is the root of all evil, right? So it's like, wow, that's what's gonna bring stuff, and I want people to understand that. If you understand the whole concept of what this video all designed to be about, and how people would do things. Don't care. You might not even know, but you can't see. Because you're blind. You're like, so a lot of stuff that's in the Bible was written in codes to let you know, don't be blinded, open your eyes to see, so you won't be forced to. And I see, I understand what's going on, why people are this and that, but you understand what I be seeing. I be like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what you think? What you think is supposed to? You think that's I mean, you talk about much more. I mean, stuff that I be seeing, that people be going through. I mean, the minds be rolling and doing, and I mean, it seems like we're getting conscious about it. You know what I'm saying? But there's always gonna be some things going around where people are gonna, get themselves in situations where you might not know of. It's a big world. Things get out fast now. Things get out instantly fast. People wait for it. They find it. But the thing is, after seeing what I saw, of course I want to investigate. And the thing about it is, when you're doing things, people can turn the red light on or the green light on real quick because of situations that people have became coded on. And once you go in with this stuff, it's pretty much a done deal. It's pretty much a done deal, and it's sad to see them that you're 24 years old and you don't get no chances. There's no such thing. Here you are, you're doing, you're getting, but you can never give enough. Because people don't care about that. They don't care. They don't even care about what they care about. It might not be about you at all, That's why I be like, wow, I'm seeing it. It trips me out how I be feeling this and how I be expressing it. Then, boom, I find out why instantly. There was a time where I would spend months and years in trying to find out stuff. Now that I can find out instantly. Remember those days where you have to wait? You might never know. You might not ever know. It might be 10 years. It might be a long time before you find out stuff that you can find out instantly. Right? So if your mind is not right with the Most High, that instantly could be against you. Right? Because of that. think about it. If I can myself feel like I have more of a conscious mind about this and that and this, even though I do, even then I still gotta go back and look at stuff that I might have said that I don't. Spirit was high. Well, I don't know. I'm just rolling on, and I'm surprised at stuff that I see when I listen to it again, So, and that's me saying it, and not even know what I'm saying, I'm feeling it. Don't mean that I can remember what I'm saying if I don't see it again, recorded or whatever. And that's yourself. So imagine stuff that's put out there that you don't see, or you might see, or might hear, and then half the time you gotta find out that's even true, So it's like, wow, it's an everlasting day. So this one, But anyways, I was sitting in the sun. I ate some fast food yesterday. And that's every time I eat that stuff, I get sick somehow, some way. Because my body used to that stuff. But like I said, many times before, just don't believe that means breathing. Literally. But I have nothing against nothing or nobody, just the fact that we need to understand that people are watching. People are listening to everything that we saying, right? And sometimes you have to understand you might not mean what you say or say what you mean. That's why I don't think about it. I just go with the Most High, and it comes out all right. Even though I might not feel because of this, because of that. Even though I do believe, don't mean I gotta feel it though. Sometimes you do things you don't feel because it has to be done. That's because of the Most High. Or it could be because of the devil, right? So it depends on you. You jig it. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. This is an everlasting days. Until next time. Oh yeah, that's your birthday. Today my son's birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. You gonna go and hang out tomorrow if he has to work today. So but anyway, I'll say happy birthday to my son, 26 years old today. Stay encouraged to do the right thing. Like Spike Lee. Like when I saw Spike Lee. Anyways, peace out.